It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, run!
Moore going in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
These are 24. Hey, take right open.
On first down, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be throttled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Red on red. Stop. Go. 11, have it. Here we go.
Lawrence. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
To return, it's Shaheed. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drives going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Like Cowboy 80.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's the forward #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker. There to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 7.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Go!
Thompson Robinson to throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Stephanie! Cougar 19!
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set! 60 Bison, 60.
They'll run with Genty. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Penn. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, like, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Running room hard to come by, as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Jerry Jones that time making the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Bronco 80.
Here's DTR. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
He was looking for Jack Best that time. And and it'll lead to a second down.
Makes it second and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 7-5, hop 70, hop 70. Let's go.
DTR to throw. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Good for a Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they go to work on first and goal.
On the set. Ready, go!
Here's Genty. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Taken down right at
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Third and goal.
Down. 70 Timberwolves.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Ready up. Come on. 18, 19, Charger, 19, Charger, 19, tight. Trap 60, Trap, Mustang 19.
Here's Thompson Robinson. And he's in. Jack Bell. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Crazy,
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Jaguars nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
This is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Darian Porter in on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
Let's go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
We're at 23. Heavy. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
So it is fourth down. They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Every time I start to believe something taken from me.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? On red. Hey, so
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Moore going in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
red on red. Son, son.
Now Lawrence. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hey, go!
In motion comes Thomas. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
13-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. County Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. He'll air it out down the middle. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. The return, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Their own 29-yard line.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Moore going in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Here's Logan Cook now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And it's Jenkins. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Caleb Radzoff in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Run the draw with Genty. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Caleb Radzoff in on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and
5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. Crack all 80. Look at 19. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be taken down at the 30. A big play there for the Raiders. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Vegas.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Thompson Robinson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
He's going to be dropped. They get to him back to the 15-yard line. Trayvon Walker in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Thompson Robinson. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Josh Hines Allen. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
A 39-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Moore going in motion. His drive will start on the ground. This defense over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
6-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, run. Hey, Jim, 11-11.
In motion comes Thomas. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Now Genty. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, set. Mike, ready.
Thompson Robinson to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd
and a yard.
Go. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is taken at the 10. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
These are 24.
In motion comes Thomas. On 1st down, Lawrence. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Hey, Lion. Hey, think right.
Send a man in motion right.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's hard. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allows the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's DTR. Shaheed with the catch. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, go!
DTR to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold unheard.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Here's Thompson Robinson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. Back in the end zone and interception. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Hey, run.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Moore going in motion. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
22-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and It's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On third down, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Green, triple team. Ready. Blue ready. Green, triple team. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Let me go.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 45 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the Raiders going to be set up with 1st and goal. This play moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here we go, strike.
To the goal line and in. Dante Horton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Raiders 14, Jaguars 10.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down.
Let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Catch man, right side by Thomas. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Shaheed now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This is 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his past the 40-yard line.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They'll run here. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
They'll drop to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Thompson Robinson. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
70, Timberwolf. Go.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. They're called in at the 2. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll run with Shenty. And he's going to be stuck in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. We'll see how they want to play this. It's 3rd down.
70. Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Top 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Thompson Robinson to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Moore.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout here on the field. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's...
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.